So today I thought I would do something a bit different than usual. Lately I've been building a lot of farms, so I thought I'd try something new. Today I'm building a trident farm. Yeah, I'm building another farm, I guess. So another thing I want to show you guys before I start with the farms is this is the map room, and right now it has the expanded out map that I have and the original map of my base in the surrounding area, which would look way different if I'd updated it now. But this room is just some purple carpet, some cyan terracotta for the walls, some spruce logs and spruce stairs. I think I still gotta work on the roof and do something with the lighting instead of these torches, and it needs a lot more detail. I'd like to have a theme for each of these rooms, so more of a map, maybe a ship kind of idea for this room. But this is a good start. I think I need to add a little more to it though. I think I might need to disable this villager breeder because I have more villagers than I know what to do with. So before we actually build the trident farm, the first thing I gotta do is get the looting enchantment. So unfortunately my sword does not have the looting enchantment, and for this I'm really gonna need the looting enchantment to kill the drowned. And I finally got the looting enchantment. That took forever. So now I just gotta cure the guy to lower the price to something that's really cheap for me. And the second thing I gotta do is get some turtle eggs. So turtle eggs are super useful with undead mobs like zombified piglins, drowned, and zombies. So what I need to do is get a couple more just in case, and I'm here by the desert village, and hopefully I can find some and feed them some seagrass to get them to breed and get some turtle eggs. There we go, there are some turtle eggs. So now I just gotta get my silk touch pickaxe out and mine them. So let's go through the mechanics of a trident and how to get one. First off, you can't craft a trident. The only way to get a trident is killing a drowned. If a drowned dies from fall damage, they won't drop a trident. I have to kill them in order to get one. The percentage chance of getting a trident is rare. In Java Edition, it is a 6.25% chance of a drowned spawning with a trident. That is about a 1 in 16 chance that a drowned will spawn with a trident. It is an 8.5% chance that the trident will drop when you kill them. Looting can increase this by 1% per level. The maximum level is 3, so it's up to an 11.5 chance of getting a trident when killing a drowned. You can do the math on it, it is still pretty rare. It is about 131 drowned to get one trident with looting 3. We're going to have to spawn a lot of drowned for this to actually work. The spawning mechanics for drowned are a light level of 7 or below. There are 3 spots that drowned can spawn in. In oceans, they spawn below Y level 58 or 6 blocks below sea level. The second spot is in rivers. The third is in ocean ruins, which are like villages for drowned. Each of these spots have different advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of the river is that the spawning of a drowned are increased. This is because they have less space to spawn, so to have a drowned in a river, the chance of a drowned to spawn has to be higher. Ocean ruins is good because any structure that spawns a specific mob has higher chance of spawning rates. I'm not going to be using an ocean or ocean ruins because the ocean ruins have a less chance than a river. So before we actually build this farm, we got to find a good spot with a river biome. So you can see there's a lot of windy rivers around my base. I don't want it too close to the base to interfere with anything. So some of the spots over here look pretty good. I think I'll go with this one. It looks like it could be river, it might not be river, but might as well check it out and see if it works. So originally I was going to pick this spot next to my creeper farm. Well, that's weird, there's a creeper there. But there is ocean ruins right here, and it's obviously an ocean biome, so it would increase the spawn rates for drowned. The problem is that it's way too close to the farm. So basically it would mess with the rates for both the creeper farm and also the trident farm. So this is where I'm going to be building the trident farm. So after looking through the mechanics of the drowned, it's a lot more likely for them to spawn in a river biome than other biomes. And because of that, it makes it a lot easier to get tridents because they spawn so much and you need to kill a lot of drowned for this. So I am going to be building it right here. I still have to plan it out. It still needs to be a bit bigger. But I think it is time for a time lapse. And there is my river trident farm. Looks pretty impressive. It's way up in the air. It is mostly done. So I just want to show you this bottom area where I was laying out where the river biome was. So you can tell it's directly under the farm. So where this red glass is where the river biome is. So you can just hit something like F3 and you can see on the left there, it shows that there's a river biome. And if you walk out, it goes to plains. So you want a river, as much of a river biome within a 47 by 47 area. That's basically, you can put a turtle egg in the middle and that's the detection range for drowned. So basically want as much river in there, and the spawn rates of drowned in a river biome are quite a bit more than actually ocean. So it is, I think it's 1 in 15 for a river, and it's about 1 in 40 for an ocean, and also the weight is higher, so you can see drowned way more. So here's the killing platform. You can see I'm way up, so that is, I believe I'm 200 Y level, so that's about 128 above the ground. This is to decrease the spawn rates of the actual mobs on the ground, so creepers and zombies won't mess with the spawn rates on here. So if you're not familiar with how spawning works, it's basically 128 block radius around the player. It's basically a sphere where mobs can spawn. Now there's a little cone of protection that's about, I think it's 28 blocks or 24 blocks, somewhere in that range, where no mobs can spawn really close to you. So for example, a creeper can't spawn next to you, blow up and kill you. So basically you have to be cautious about this when you build farms. And you can see drowned are slowly coming into here. There's a turtle egg there, so they come towards the turtle egg, they fall through, and then I can kill them. And let's check out how much stuff I got already. So there's a ton of rotten flesh. I got 1 trident, a fishing rod. I got 8 Nala shells, which will be great for the actual conduit I eventually need. And I want 2 tridents, 1 for using as a weapon and 1 for actually flying, so a riptide enchantment on a trident. And here's the platform. So as I said, it's 200 blocks above, so, and it's opaque, so no mobs can actually spawn on the glass. And you can see there's water source blocks above there, which was really tedious. It took quite a while. That was the most painful part of building this farm. So basically mobs spawn, they fall down. Gotta avoid these guys because it's getting darker, but they basically fall through. There's fence gates at the bottom. And then they should go towards the turtle egg. I should not be there. And they'll go towards that. And you can see that the drowned are spawning quite a bit. So when it gets darker, they spawn way more. I still haven't put the full platform above of stone slabs. So It is not as effective as it can be, but you can see it's definitely spawning a lot of drowned right now. I gotta get out of here before I die. So another thing I wanted to show you guys was I actually built, before I built the river biome, I actually built an ocean biome trident farm. But the problem was, this thing was not producing that many drowned. It was only producing a couple, so it was kind of pointless. So I actually abandoned this thing and built a river biome one. So just one last note is the farm was from Il Mango. I'll have a link in the description if you want to build that farm. Thank you guys for watching.